angels willing to hold us in their arms. When our words were stolen our ashes and we both passed on. Let forever mean forever and carry on.
Alrighty, time to do the Watch and Watch Band review video that I had promised you. So please understand that I have already installed the new watch band on the watch. So when I show you the watch, it's going to be already modified, of course. So I can't stand a regular watch band. I'm going to try to keep everything in frame and kind of try to remember the direction that the camera is from me so I don't show you things upside down. I'm going to do my best on that. No promises though. Anyway, let me show you what we've got here. And I will be putting our Amazon affiliate link for the watch and the watch band in the description of the video. If you so choose, please use those links if you want to purchase it. Or if you want to purchase a different watch or whatever from Amazon, please consider using our regular Amazon affiliate link, which will probably be the third link in the description. And if you're in the market for Kratom, we do have a Kratom website, health.thewatchmannews.com, and that will probably be the fourth link that's in the description of the video. So anyway, let's get to it. What comes in here, this is by no means an unboxing video or anything like that. This is just kind of a crude review video of giving you my thoughts and whatnot on the watch. So, comes with this cute little Chinese pillow. The watch band that it comes with, I cannot stand most watch bands. This is the type of watch band that it came with. It doesn't really matter. Most watch bands, I can't stand them on me. I don't like anything on my wrist. I don't like wearing a watch. But I'm forcing myself to, and I would highly suggest that you go out and get a mechanical watch, whether it's an auto winding watch or not, doesn't matter. I do highly recommend that you go get a mechanical watch, because if something happens, as you know, most people that watch our channel knows that we are preppers, knows that we suspect some major event coming soon. And, you know, if it would be some type of event, whether it be a CME or an EMP that would destroy electronics, well, then you run into the problem of your digital watches no longer working. So it's important to have a mechanical watch, and that is important for so many reasons. Whether you are using a watch to coordinate a mission, or whether you're using a watch to just know what time of day it is. You know, it's a psychological fact that one of the ways that you can drive a human being crazy is by not allowing them to know what time it is, or even whether it's day or night or whatever. You can actually drive somebody insane that way. Not to say that if there's an EMP and you don't have a working watch, then you're not going to be able to tell if it's night or day. But my point is not being able to tell what time it is, not being able to have that time reference, adds a lot of stress to the mind. Okay, so it's important. Plus, to be able, like I had mentioned, to coordinate missions, it's important to be able to know what time it is and be able to keep accurate time. A mechanical watch is the way to go. Yeah, you have to wind it. Even if it's an automatic watch, you still, hopefully you get one that has the ability to manually wind it. I would not get a mechanical watch that only had automatic winding, because if for whatever reason it doesn't automatically wind, well, you're out of luck. Okay, so anyway, back to the watch. So this is the band that comes with it. They give you a little tool, okay, with the watch for taking out links. Now, I have a pretty small wrist, okay, so I had to take out, there's actually 3 floating around in here in this box. I had to take out 3 links for myself because I have some really small wrists. So I had to take out 3 of the links, and you do so with this, and it's kind of a, it's It's not the best tool. I had to fix it a number of times to get it to work. Folks, it's a $24 watch, okay? So don't expect some massive timepiece here. But there's little bitty pins, and you have to look for that when you're taking it apart. There's these little pins, and there are certain links that come out and certain links that don't. And I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, but there's a little bitty arrow there, and it's the links that have the arrow, and it's where the arrow is and the direction the arrow points that you want to push the pin. So I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, but there's a little round pin in there, just like this one here, and you use this tool here, which has a pin in it that screws in with the thumb wheel, and that's what that does. It pushes that pin out so that you can grab it with a pair of pliers or whatnot and pull it the rest of the way out. That's how you remove the pins, and you just remove them until you get it relatively tight. It can still be a little loose. You've got 3 holes here that equal about close to the length of one of the links here. So in other words, you get it kind of close, and then if you need to go a little bit tighter, you can do so right here. Let me open this up here. Right here you can adjust this. I've got it in the center hole now, but you can adjust it back and forth to be able to kind of fine-tune your watch. I don't know if this is normal or not, but my wrist will get larger and smaller throughout the day. I don't know if that's normal. I don't know if that happens to you or not, but it certainly happens to me. The blue hair did not come with the watch, but it comes with a little thank you card here, and it comes with a little Chinglish manual, and it's, like I say, it's an inexpensive, cheap little watch, okay? What can I say? Now let me show you the watch, and in effect show you the band. Now the type of bands that I prefer are these right here, okay? The first one I had was given to me by my brother. He was a Marine, hoorah, and he had given it to me when he was on leave, and it was very, very similar to this watch band here, except it was just olive drab. And anyway, I loved it, fell in love with it. The only thing I did not like about it, it was made out of webbing material, and it was very, very scratchy, and it would chafe your arm and stuff like that. Other than that, I absolutely loved it. This here is a great alternative because this is made of material. It's not made of that webbing material, so it doesn't have quite the scratchiness that the one my brother gave me. So anyway, here's the watch. Let me go ahead and pull it off of the watch band, which is super simple. It just velcros right on there. And if you're concerned about that, you could always velcro it down, either use an adhesive or whip out a sewing machine or hand sew it, or however you so choose, and sew that down so you don't have to worry about it. So if you so choose. Now, if you did notice, there is quite a bit of a gap there, quite a bit of a space where this has play back and forth. Now, one of the suggestions in the review for the watch band was to take a little piece of Velcro and stick it, adhesive Velcro, and stick a little piece right here and a little piece on the back of the watch, and that helps move it from shifting from side to side. There are other ways you could go about it as well. I may do the Velcro trick, but I'm not super concerned about it, and the reason why is this is just my first watch. Remember, I tell you folks, and I truly mean this, do what you can. Do what you can now. And that's exactly what this watch is. This is me doing what I can now. I would like to have a little nicer watch. I would like one that tells the date. I think that's important to be able to know the date as well. And my hopes are that I have enough time, that I can build up enough funds, that I can get me a better mechanical watch, okay? But for now, 24 bucks is what I could do, and that's what I did. And it seems to work great. Now I want to emphasize that this watch is not waterproof, okay? Not waterproof, not water resistant, not whatsoever. Again, when I can do better, I will get one that is water resistant and waterproof. Also one that has the date on it. But this is the watch here, and you know, I really like it. It seems to keep good time. The hands and right here around the outside here, those do illuminate. They are glow in the dark, okay. But I will tell you that it doesn't last very long. The glow in the dark just does not last long at all. When you charge it up, you can go take it in the dark, and it doesn't take very long, and they go dark as well. So just giving you the heads up of that. Is it a con? Yeah, of course it's a con. Is it a deal breaker? No, not for me. Not for me. Not for a $24 watch. Okay, if I paid $100, $200 for a watch, yeah, I would expect it to be a little more high quality glow in the dark paint that they used on it. But nonetheless, that is it. I think it's a pretty watch. When I use the word pretty, I'm a guy, but I think it's a good-looking watch. I really, truly think it's a good-looking watch. It does have a clear back on it, and I don't know if you can see it very well or not, but there's this little thing there I'm wiggling back and forth. I'll wiggle it a little harder, and you'll see it change position. That's the automatic winder, okay? So the idea is as you're walking or moving your arm, that thing will spin, and of course it will only wind in one direction. And what it will do is keep that watch wound up throughout the day using your movement. So that's the idea behind the automatic winding watches. Now, usually your auto winding watches, from what I've seen, are a little larger in size. This is not a tiny watch by any means. I don't really necessarily care for big watches. I would rather have a little bit smaller, a little thinner, but nonetheless, I wanted something auto winding, so you have to take what you can get, right? Anyway, for $24, I'm not going to knock it. I think it's a great watch. Gute is the brand that's on the box. There are several different brands that sell this exact same watch under different names. Gute is one of them. Winner, which is what this watch says. I don't know if I'm centered on the camera or not, but right through there it says Winner, if you can see it. And I don't know, I can't remember off the top of my head the other brands, but it seems like there's 3 or 4 of them, and they're all the exact same identical watch. So again, the price point's what you pay attention to. $23.99 is what it was. The link will be in the description. But I'm not going to complain. For a $24 watch, I am not going to complain at all. Now, let's talk about the watch band. I love this watch band. The watch band was $12, okay? And this is a very wide one compared to most of them. This is 2 1/4 inches wide, okay? If you notice, that watch is almost as wide as what the band is. You have to be careful when you're looking at these bands, because especially if you're using an older mechanical, especially an automatic watch, which is going to be larger. You have to be careful because most of these type of bands aren't that wide. So make sure you pay attention to how wide your watch band is before you purchase it, and make sure you know what size your watch is, of course, so you don't get a watch band that's too small. I can't say enough about this watch band. It's very basic. It's very simple. In fact, somebody could make one of these relatively easy if they had a sewing machine and whatnot. But I love. I'm a sucker for digital camo, so I love this camo. The only camo I like any better than this is the white, black, and gray camo, the snow camo that's done in digital. That's the only camo that I actually like better than this right here. Anyway, a great little watch band. Like I say, $12 for it. I don't really know what to say about a watch band. It is what it is. It's a watch band. But it does go together rather easily. I was making sure I was doing it the right direction here. It does go together rather easily. You just Velcro down where the pins are, and can't get much easier than that. Just Velcro down where the pins are, just like that, and then got that one a little loose, or a little tight, I mean. Just like that, and then the watch band itself, and let's bring the top down. The watch band itself I always lay my hand on something because these are a little tricky to get on, and just hold 2 fingers on it and kind of pull it. Yeah. Harder to do, of course, on camera. You've seen how I did that. That's how I do it. Better to show you than try to explain to you. But I mean, that's it. That's simple. It helps keep the watch protected by covering it like that. Plus, and sometimes more importantly, if you're out in the field and you're on a mission, so to speak, and you don't want others to know you are there, that cover protects you from the sun or any other light glaring off of the glass, the bezel of the watch, and letting others know your location. So that is another huge reason I like to be able to cover it, aside from just being able to protect the watch itself. So anyway, that's it. Like I told you, just kind of a simple, basic review. I think it's for $24, it's a great little watch, and for $12, I think it's a great little watch band. So anyway, the links will be in the description. I want to thank everybody for watching. As always, God bless you, we love you, and be one with your spirit.